sitting in a YAML file in CI or in a
serious refactor session using Claude Code Flow you've got running in CI, a GitHub action. Okay, so yesterday, June 15th, Anthropic quietly did two things to your Claude bill, and most devs are gonna miss both. Real talk, I almost missed them too. Number one, they retired two of the original Claude 4 models from the API. Like literally gone. Any call you make to those model IDs today comes back as an error. And number two, and this is the bigger one, they split your subscription. If you've been running automation through the Claude Agent SDK or the claude-p command, that usage no longer comes out of your Pro or Max subscription pool. It's a separate capped monthly credit now. So, in the next 6 minutes, I want to walk you through exactly what got retired and what to swap in, how the new credit split works in plain English, what it costs you in real dollars depending on your plan, and the 4 things you need to do today before something quietly breaks. Cool? Let's get into it. All right,
first, the model retirements. 2 model IDs are now dead. Claude Sonnet 4, the May 14th version, ID Claude Sonnet 4 2250514, and Claude Opus 4, same date, ID Claude Opus 4 2250514. If your code has either of these strings hard-coded anywhere, Python, TypeScript, an environment variable, a Terraform module, doesn't matter, your next API call returns an error. Now the good news is, the swap is easy. Anthropic's recommended replacements are Sonnet 4.6 and Opus 4.6. Both are direct upgrades, newer, better at coding, same pricing tier. So the fix tonight is grep your repo for those old IDs, replace with the .6 versions, redeploy. Should take you 15 minutes total. The thing to watch out for is, if you've got those IDs sitting in a YAML file in CI or in a Helm chart somewhere or buried in a config service, that's where this breaks silently on Monday morning.
Audit your stack. Okay, now the bigger thing, the subscription split. Here's how it used to work. You paid your $20 a month for Pro or $200 for Max 20X, and that subscription covered everything. Interactive chat in the Claude app, Claude Code in your terminal, Agent SDK calls, claude-p one-shots, Claude Code GitHub Actions, third-party tools like OpenClaw, Conductor, Z, all of it came out of one bucket that ended yesterday. Now there are 2 buckets. Bucket 1, your interactive subscription, which is unchanged. Chatting with Claude in the app using Claude Code interactively in your terminal, that all still works the same. Bucket 2, a brand new monthly dollar credit, separate, capped, non-rollover. That's the bucket that covers Agent SDK calls, claude-p, Claude Code GitHub Actions, and any third-party Agent SDK app. So if you run agents, even occasionally, you've got a new ceiling you didn't have last week. Here's what that new credit is worth in dollars. If you're on Pro, you get $20 a month of Agent SDK credit. If you're on Max 5X, you get $100. Max 20X gets you $200 per user, non-rollover. Use it or lose it. And important, those credits are consumed at API rates, not at some discounted subscription rate. So in real terms, $20 of Sonnet 4.6 credit gets you roughly 6.6 million input tokens, or 1.3 million output tokens. Sounds like a lot. It is not a lot if you're running agentic workflows with 100,000 token context windows. Honestly, one serious refactor session using Claude Code GitHub Actions can burn through $5 to $15 in a single afternoon. So on Pro, you're looking at maybe 2 or 3 solid agent sessions a month before you hit the cap. After that, you either overflow to direct API billing if you've enabled it, or your requests just halt until next month's refresh. Now, what does this mean for you in practice? I think it really depends on what kind of dev you are. If you're a Pro user, mostly chatting with Claude in the browser and using Claude Code interactively, honestly, you don't have to do anything. Your workflow is unchanged. Just keep coding. If you're on Pro, but you run occasional automation, a GitHub action that uses Claude to triage PRs, a claude-p script that runs once a day, $20 of credit will cover light usage. Watch your dashboard the first 2 weeks. If you're a heavy automation user, Max 20X with $200 of credit might still not be enough. Production workflows running Agent SDK in CI can burn that in a week. The honest answer for you is switch to the developer platform pay-as-you-go API key. Predictable per token costs, no monthly ceiling. The subscription model was never designed for production scale automation. Anthropic just made that explicit. Okay, 4 things to do today. Number 1, grep your repo. Search for Claude Sonnet 4 22.5.05.14 and Claude Opus 4 22.5.05.14. Replace with the 4.6 versions. Don't wait till Monday morning. Number 2, check your account email from Anthropic. They sent a flow to claim your new Agent SDK credit. If you don't claim it, you don't get it. I know. Just go do it. Number 3, model your agent burn rate. Take one workflow you've got running in CI, a GitHub action, a Claude-p script, and look at how many tokens it actually uses per run. Multiply by frequency. That's your real monthly cost. Number 4, if that real cost is anywhere close to your credit ceiling, set up overflow to a direct API key before you hit the cap. Because the alternative is your prod automation just stops working midweek and you're debugging at midnight wondering why. Quick wrap up, 2 models retired, swap to the 4.6 versions. Subscription got split, your interactive stuff is unchanged. Agent SDK and Claude-p now run on a separate capped credit. Pro gets $20 of credit, Max 5x gets 100, Max 20x gets 200. Use the credit for light automation, switch to API keys for heavy production stuff. 4 moves today: grep, claim, model, overflow. If this saved you from a Monday morning outage, hit subscribe, drop a comment with what you actually run on Claude in CI. I read every reply. And if you missed the Fable 5 shutdown video or the Minimax M3 escape hatch, both linked in the description, see you in the next one.